All right, I am back at the Four Crosses, so just in the entrance here. It is a creepy, creepy place, and I'm going to admit I am quite nervous being here on my own. There is something about those reports of a black-eyed child, of things moving. I've just talked to the owner, and her brother or brother-in-law stayed the night and said he had a glass on the bedside table moving around on the cupboard. Other people have said that they've had piano playing on cue to asking questions. So whatever's here is very capable of poltergeist activity. So I'm going to say I am quite nervous. Now, this place was built in 1636, so it's an old coachman's pub. It's set on the A5, which, as you can hear with traffic, is an extremely busy road. You step out of the door behind us here, and you're literally on the pavement just before the road. And unfortunately, people have lost their lives by staggering out there after being drunk and then getting hit by traffic out there. So we don't know a child died out there. We know a child died in the pub after falling off a table. And I'm sure since 1636 there would have been a lot more deaths as well here. Now, they do believe there's secret passages. They believe that because they did find a door behind the plaster that had 1638 written on it, so it seemed to lead to nowhere. So suspicion that maybe there are tunnels or there's hidden rooms behind some of this stuff. They actually found a coachman's uniform in a trunk. So there's a lot of history here. Now, that was weird. I don't know if you just heard that bang. That was something moving on the table. So that just distracted me. My hands are here. I am probably 8 inches away from the table with my leg. So, but there you go. Maybe just something overbalanced. Who knows? So, yep, it's an interesting place. So I'm looking forward to being here. I'm a little nervous, but I am looking forward to giving it a crack. Cag will be joining me soon. She is going to be phoning me, and she's going to join in the investigation from the other side of the world so that we don't miss Caggles from being with us. So, all right, I'm going to get going. I'm going to start setting things up. I've just put a bit of equipment out behind me, and then we're going to get started, see what we get. Okay, so I am now in the Four Crosses, and just been told how many groups leave within an hour or so. Why does that sound like somebody having a bath? All right, I kid you not, and this is not a put on or me faking it or anything else, because I am nervous genuinely, is I came in, let myself in, and there's two doors. This door goes into the front lounge, and I looked at this door, which was shut. I looked at this door, which was shut, and I thought I'll open those later, and maybe I'll open this one and start. I went upstairs, came downstairs, and this door is now open. This door was seriously shut, guys. I'm going to shut it again. There you go. If there's anybody in there, I'll be in soon. Okay, it doesn't shut fully. All right, it doesn't just open. The other thing I'm going to try is what happens if I open this door, just to see if there's a vacuum. So I'm going to unlock I'm going to unlock the door out here. I did have the key. Because sometimes if you've unlocked a door, the vacuum will open an internal door. To do that. So I've just gone out, come back in, opened the door, gone and got my coat from the car, and the door's still shut. So it definitely wasn't the vacuum created. So maybe that's where I start then. So I'm at the Four Crosses on my own, apart from Keg on the phone, and you lot now.
Hello everybody.
Look, there's a little koala sitting in the middle, and that's because the last time I was here, the little child that is supposed to be here seemed to like that. There's the light that it was sitting next to. Was lighting up all the time. So I'm just in the room. We did do this room last time. All right, so if there is anybody here tonight, play nice. Be nice to me, because I am on my own. I don't know if you remember us from the last time. I say us because you might be able to hear a voice, but you can't see anybody.
Hello.
And it's not because Kag's passed over or anything like that. It's very clever. Kag is in a country called Australia, which is the other side of the world, and yet she can actually talk to us. It's pretty clever, isn't
Magic.
it? Yeah, as long as they don't think it's witchcraft, Kag. Let's not tell them it's magic, okay? Let's say, never mind about the magic bit, all right? Let's say it's not magic and it's not witchcraft, okay? Let's say this is technology. This is, you probably don't know, this is invention that allows it to happen. But you don't need to burn me. I'm not a witch. Now somebody seemed to open the door earlier. The door's shut at the moment. Maybe you can open the door again for me. Could you do that? Give it a little push. If anybody wants to come in and join us, if you're out there, you're quite welcome to.
Did you introduce yourself?
No. Who's taking this investigation, Kag? Who's
asking.
Who's leading? Are you here? Always controlling.
Control freak.
My name's Alison.
My name's Kag.
So we're just wondering, if you are here, can you light some of the lights up? Because it's the only way I'm going to know that there is somebody here. And then I know we can talk. There's quite a number of lights. Tell you something else I've got. I did have. I haven't got it. Oh yeah. Got a very pretty ball. If I do that, I don't even think it's the one I trod on yesterday. Maybe you can roll that. I'm going to put it right there near the koala. You may not know what a koala is. It's a very strange animal. I'll tell you what, if you can roll that ball, I'll let you keep it. I'll leave it for you and you can play with it. I bet you've seen them before though. I bet other people have had them in for you. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of a recording. hopefully you can put your voice on this little box, and I'm going to put it on the table just here, like that. Now you heard me give you my name. That's me moving, by the way. I was just wondering if you have a name, who I'm talking to. Can you maybe try and put it on there? There's taps in here, like movement. Do we have a child here tonight? I thought I was talking to a child last time. Tag, stomach.
Did you used to come into this pub and have a drink in here? Did you enjoy drinking in this place?
Why are you still in the pub? Are you one of the Lovetts? I believe your family owned this pub for 200 years.
If there's a child in there, can you tell me the word that's missing? Are you ready? Ring a roses, a pocket full of posies. A tissue. We all fall. What's the missing word?
All right, I'm going to listen back. You said anything? Thank you.
Do you think black-eyed children like nursery rhymes? I never thought to ask.
Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Aux input.
Well, let's find out. Now you heard me give you my name. That's me moving, by the way. I was just wondering if you have a name. Do we have a child here tonight? What's that? Ooh. 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 Do we have a child here tonight? There. Just put it up to your speaker. Do we have a child here tonight? That. A cross between a breath and a word.
Okay.
It's like a or something.
Okay, there's a laboured sigh.
Ooh, no, labour sigh sounds too nice. That's. I can tell you now, guys. That sounds from this end creepier than a sigh. On cross-referencing from the video camera, it turns out it was the sound of a car going past. Do we have a child here tonight? Alright, didn't like that one. I've heard that you're very, very strong and that you can move things. So I don't want you to move too much. But if you can roll the ball, like don't feel like you've got to throw things. All right?
If you don't mind awfully.
If you don't mind awfully, maybe a little tap of the ball would be beneficial, but just remember, I don't want to see a chair go hurling across the floor or anything while I'm on my own. So you don't want to play with any of the lights? There is a child here. These lights are really pretty if you can go up to them. Gag, talk to the children. You're very good at talking to children.
Okay. Hello, if there's anybody there, any little children there, please don't be frightened. I know Alison's really scary, but don't be frightened. So if you want to go and play with any of the lights, you're more than welcome to. You're not going to get told off. So just go towards one of the lights and you can play with them. And that koala, there's that funny animal on the middle of the table there. And that's called a koala. And it looks a little bit creepy, but it's not really. Alison said you can keep it if you want to.
No, Alison said you can keep the ball, not the koala.
No. Alison says you can keep the koala, all right, and because does belong to a ghost in Ireland. But if you want to keep that koala, you're more than welcome to take it. Maybe you can play hide and seek with it, and make Alison go around the building and try and find it. But if you want to play, you have to play with that ball though. If you can knock that ball off that table, we will be so happy, and we'll all give you a round of applause.
All right. Just sitting up. We'll do an Estes then. If that ball hits me in the back of the head.
I will laugh and laugh and laugh. So is anybody in here with us tonight? My name's Cag. Can you tell me what your name is,
Working
please?
out. Oh shit!
What?
Something just hit the back of my chair. Unfortunately, even though I did feel a bang on the back of the chair, the camera picks up no movement whatsoever. Oh shit!
What?
Something just hit the back of my chair.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Hey?
That was interesting.
It was like somebody came up and just went nowhere without tipping it, but just hit the back of the frame.
All right. Well, that's pretty cool.
Well, it's not for me. It's like... Shit. Alright. Could have been just... I don't know. Alright. Jesus.
All right. So
Love
who's
you.
the person? Who's the person that has just hit the back of Alison's chair? You tell me what your name is. My name's Cag, and that lady sat on the chair is Alison. What's your name? Can you move her chair again, please, just to freak her out, because that was really funny. Can you bang the back
That's
of her chair
the
again?
truth.
Is there a child in the building? Don't be frightened. It's only Alison. She's not that scary. Can you go up to her? She's got these funny things on her ears. Can you see them? If you go up to her, if you say her name, she'll be able to tell me. You go up to her and say, Alison.
16.
Okay, 16 what? I heard a lot of people, when they'd had a little bit too much to drink, walked out of the old front doors and
No, there's nothing
had an
coming.
accident on the main road.
There's nothing coming
Nothing?
through. Nah,
Okay.
nothing talking through that. But it's really weird. It feels like the area around... Whoops, got my camera. It feels like the area around me was vibrating. But that hit on the back.
Okay.
That hit on the back of the chair was odd. Can't prove it though. Apart from
No, that sort of thing you can't, can you?
that's a personal thing.
Yeah.
But it's just like somebody just went like that and hit it.
That was cool, though.
Well, you saw me
That
react.
was cool, though.
Might have jumped a little bit.
Only a little bit. But once you got yourself off the ceiling, that was fine.
So you won't play with the lights? Did any lights go off while I wasn't looking?
No. I mean, it would have been nice for a black-eyed child to
No, it wouldn't.
join you.
I thought if that door opens and then there's a little child standing in the doorway with black eyes, you know what's...
Come, little children, I'll show you the way into the valley of darkness.
And you can sod off.
Oh dear, that would be so much fun if we had a dark-eyed child. Can you play with me?
Children don't...
I'm hungry.
Are you my mummy?
Yes.
Are you my...
Can I get into the car with you?
Can you just go jump? We're not laughing at you. Keg's laughing at me. If you didn't guess, Keg and me are besties. Although we won't say that to each other. We'll deny it.
We don't make it public.
No, we don't.
No.
Did you have a friend? Did you have a good friend that you were very close to? No, I can't hear you now if you say anything. So what we can do is we can use the lights as a yes. Doesn't matter which light, but we'll use the lights as a yes. Oh, fuck.
What was that?
I just scared myself. I was leaning on the chair and the chair scraped on the carpet. That was debunkable. That was debunkable, guys.
Seriously, woman.
You try being in a dark, creepy pub with a black-eyed children on your own.
Oh, because there's nothing wrong with a black-eyed child. They're harmless, I think. Hopefully you'll find out.
I forgot what I was asking then. So is anybody here that we're talking to? Did you have a bestie? Do you know what a bestie is? What would you have called them back then? Just good friend? Best friend?
Yeah, best friend.
I wasn't talking to you, Keg. I was talking to the ghost. Can you stop butting in?
Sorry.
Do you mind? Some of us are trying to conduct an serious investigation here.
Well, 2 hours late, but never mind.
Maybe you had more than one friend. Maybe you can light the lights up for the number of good friends that you had. I can't light the lights up because I don't have any friends. Do I, Kag?
No, you don't.
Kag pretends she's my friend. That's only because she works for me. She feels she has to. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Kag, don't leave me.
Oh, I'm
Don't.
back. It's all good.
I was going to say, don't go. Gail got notified. There you go. So, I think you're the only one that did Gail. Hang on. I can hear heavy breathing. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is it still going?
No. It's like if somebody's struggling to get breath, like a when they're sucking the air in.
Okay.
That was creepy. That was to the side of me by the sofa. Now, it may be the residue of traffic, but I'm just reading your comments. All right, car just went by. It could, in all honesty, guys, I don't know. It could be the traffic. I'm going to try and be rational here. I'm not tapping the room with me though. But it's an old building, and I'm going to give two sides to everything. I reckon the breathing I'm hearing, like that noise, I'm going to say I think it's the cars. It's just as it goes through, it goes noise. All right, we're going to move on. Thank you for hitting the back of my chair and making me swear, say naughty words. That was weird, though. I think that's it. How am I going to get everything upstairs? See, this is the problem. I haven't got enough hands. I've got 2 cameras, a bag of gear, CAG on another stand, so 3 stands. Why have I got 4 fingers? 3 stands. And a bag. And an old bag on the other stand over there. See how it looks like daylight now?
It does look like daylight now. Have you got both of them on to see your way up the stairs?
Hang on, I'll show you. It's going to blind you guys, but I've got one in each pocket. Oh, you can't see it, but I've got one in each pocket. I've got one bright light there, one, and it's hanging. They're hanging. They're hanging. It's like guns on your waist. It's like. That's what it's like. How do I get upstairs? Up this door, I think. Oh my God. That wasn't open, the door was open. Okay. Here goes nothing, guys. Now, there's this room. There's the dark, creepy attic. There's this room. And oh shit, nearly fell. And then, of course, this room, CAG, which you can't see because you're behind me. This is the children's room. There we go.
And dampen down the lights a bit. Maybe you could just use one.
Well, that's the dampened one. The other one's the bright one. That's not dampening down anywhere at the moment.
It's like daylight in there.
Is it? Oh dear.
I think this is going to make the episode. Here's Alison. With torches that make it look like daylight.
The brave investigator. Hey, I'm in here on my own.
You
That
are.
door behind me, trust me, that door behind me is very dark. It's one thing being with two others, there's another thing being just on your own. With only a voice for
That's
company.
hilarious.
Shit.
That is funny.
Hang on. Thought I could hear movement out there. The only problem is the traffic sound guy. I can't do anything about that. It is the A5. It's a very busy main road. So.
Yes, Jill, that's the bed.
Yes, Jill, this is the bed. Yes. Yes, indeed. Which I am going to go and lie on again, and let's see if we can recreate or even continue what we started here. Because Kag interrupted it all, didn't you, Kag?
Well, I did, but the reason being
Oh,
it needs to be
shit.
filmed.
Did you hear
What?
that? Did you hear that crack?
No.
Now it could be. You see, I react, I startle, but then I go into rational
Well, you
mode. It could.
Yeah, but you are in the building by yourself, so of course you're going to startle.
Could be the floorboards, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. I keep looking at the crack of that door, Kag, behind me,
Right.
and I half expect to see a bloody child standing looking at me in that crack. That's how creeped out I am at the moment.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but I am.
In fact, I'm going to shut that door.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, I'm going to shut the door. I can't cope with it. Oh, it won't shut. Keg, it won't shut. Do you know when you know those horror movies? Do you know those horror movies when the camera pans around and there's this figure, this child height figure at the door, in the crack of the door looking at you? That is what I'm expecting to see. The brain is just going.
It'd be great, because who else has got a black-eyed child on camera?
I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Come, little children. I'm having a whale of a time.
I noticed. I'm about to turn the very scary, or the non-scary. Oh!
What was that?
Did you hear that?
I heard a noise, yeah.
That was something knocking on the door. I'm about to turn the very scary, or the non-scary. Oh!
What was that?
Did you hear that?
I heard a noise, yeah.
That was something knocking on the door.
Okay. That's
All right.
a bit creepy, isn't it?
Hey?
That's a little bit creepy.
That's like... That was a tap. That was actually a knock on the door. It was like somebody got the thing and just went... That.
It's quite loud, because I heard that one.
I think the black-eyed child just knocked on the door.
It probably did. You're going to hear a voice in a bit. Can I come in?
Are you my mummy? Alright, so if there is anybody in here with me, any children, sorry if I look a bit startled. I don't get scared, I get startled. And that's because it's a sudden sound. It's an ADHD thing, alright? It's I have to survive. So if you do sounds and you do little knocks, you'll see me jump. And you'll see me go, ooh! Because I startled. But if there is anybody in here with me at the moment, alright, there's knocks in the corner of the room by the bed, Keg. don't know if you can hear those.
I can't, but maybe others can.
It's a...
That's just me moving.
What on earth is that weird noise? Something going on out the window. Looks like, I don't know. It is a busy place, guys. It's a very busy main road, so you can get sounds. Alright, so if there is any children here tonight, we've talked to children before in here. I'm not going to do an EVP just yet because there's some strange sounds coming from some vehicle out there. I brought you all these lights again to play with. Do you remember that little koala? I introduced you to the little toy koala last time. And you lit the light up right by the koala for me. Do you remember doing that? I specifically wanted to do this room because I feel there's unfinished business in here. But first of all, I need to know you're in here. So if you can light up any of the lights and let me know you're here. And then we can talk. I'll come and lie on the bed and you can come and talk to me.
If there's a child there, you're not going to get into trouble if you want to light the lights up. You are allowed to touch them. I give you permission.
Does it seem a bit strange that you can hear another person in the room but you can't see them? You know, that's a little bit like for us, because we can't see you. The only difference is we can't really hear you either, unless you try and talk on the equipment, on these bits we've got out. At the moment you can't, I haven't got anything out. Although you could come up to the cameras, because I'll hear it later. You could try and put your voice on any of these, we call them cameras. That's what those cameras are doing, they're recording. Another crack over there. I think that's natural though. It is a very old building. 1636 is an old building. You're going to get building sounds. Except for on the door when there was a rap. That was not a building sound.
That was loud, that knock on the door.
That was not a building sound.
Do you think you could do that again? Do you think you could knock on the door again for us, please? Just let us know that you're there.
Oh! EDI just went off.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, well,
no, I can see it.
Wait, how could you see it? Oh yeah, because you're looking at the...
Because I'm delayed.
Well, thank you.
Oh. Well, that's going off a lot, isn't it?
That's the first time the EDI's gone off in the whole of the English trip. Do you remember the lantern? You can see it on the table there. Do you remember playing with that? You were playing with it a lot when we brought it last time. It makes pretty music. Do you like singing? Kagami can sing to you. Constant noise over here.
We can.
The radiator isn't on. I thought it was the radiator's creaking, but it's not. Alright, what I'm going to do, now those funny sounds outside have stopped, is I'm going to try for an EVP. Now I've got this little box. So if you want to say something, I'm going to put it over here on the bed. where these lights were going off. And I put that there. And if you can possibly put your voice on it, I'll put my hands in my pockets so that they're not moving around. There we go. Alright, so if there is somebody there, can you maybe put your name on there? My name's Alison. I haven't introduced myself up here.
My name's Cag.
Does it seem strange that CAG you can't see? It must seem very odd.
I bet you had a horse.
I had horses. I had 2 horses. Oh, that was a tap in the hallway there. I'm going to put it over here on the bed where these lights were going off. I'll put that there. And if you can possibly put your voice on it, I'll put my hands in my pockets so that they're not moving around. There we go. Alright, so if there is somebody there, can you maybe put your name on there? My name's Alison. I haven't introduced myself up here. No, you don't want to play tonight? Okay, well listen back. Alright, so it's nothing on there. Alright, do you want me to go and place myself on that bed?
Of course.
If anything happens while I'm not aware, I'm not going to be happy. Just so you know.
Anything happens you're not aware, what we'll do, we'll just turn everything off.
I can't hear you. La 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 la. There goes nothing. Oh.
Alright. Alison, can you hear me? Alison, oh my god, there's a black-eyed child there. No, she's good, she can't hear me. Okay. Okay, if there's anybody with me tonight, my friend Alison is lying on that bed there. She's got some funny things on her ears and she'll be able to hear what you're saying to her if you talk to her. So, can you please tell me how many spirits are there tonight in that room or in that building? Are there any children with us? That's me moving.
Christmas time.
Is that Christmas time?
Get up.
Can you tell me what
Judy.
your name is, please? You have to let me know what she's saying because I can't always hear it properly.
Okay. It's a bit Scottish.
Okay. Alright. If anybody's there, can you let me know the word that's missing? Are you ready? Ring a roses, a pocket full of posies.
Okay, now I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. That's
All
fine.
fall down.
A minute ago.
Okay.
Like a sudden pressure starting.
If you're next to Alison, can you touch her hand for me, please? Can you hold her hand? Is there a daisy there? That's a loud noise. somebody in the room. There's somebody in the room. Can you go and hold the hand of the lady that's in the bed, please?
Nothing.
Go and hold her hand. Go and touch her hand so she knows that you're there.
Felon.
I didn't hear that one. There's a lantern next door
nothing.
to Alison.
Very
Can you
quiet.
play that lantern?
Hey? You up?
Well, good. No, I was just asking questions, that was all.
Ah, okay. Just nothing. My head there. Oh.
There was a very loud knock again.
Where from? Oh, you can't tell where from.
I can't tell, can I know?
In the... okay.
It was very loud.
Was it?
Reminds me of things that seems to come from the door.
Oh, don't say that. That door is creeping me out. It really is creeping me out.
So, you're going to excuse me just for a second. I'm just going to let the dog back in.
Don't leave me on my own with a knock and a child at the doorway.
You're not. You've got 6 people watching you. Go over them.
Do you want to come and sit with me? You're quite welcome to. If you come and light the light up by the koala here, we can play a game with it.
Oh. Turn it back. Nothing happening?
No, I feel very dizzy, like vertigo, since I laid down.
Oh, really?
I mean, it could be because my head was back and stuff's moved in my ears, but
Yeah.
it's like, whoa, my head's...
Okay, so Jill wants me to do Ring of Roses again.
Alright.
Okay, so
Oh,
I'm going to sing you a
did you hear
right?
that? Did you hear that?
Can you
Big...
make the noise again?
It
Did you have a noise then?
just did. It was a big bang on the bed next to me.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
just
Are
from
you
the
ready?
bed head here.
Ring a roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. Maybe you should be singing, Alison.
Ring of roses, a pocket full of... I'm all off tune. A tissue, we all fall down.
Well, that was some of the enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Can you sing it better than me?
I don't know whether... At least you can sing it with enthusiasm.
How about twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so bright, no, high,
Hi.
like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. We should do Bohemian Rhapsody from different sides of the world.
We could do, but we'll give it a go. But I think it's difficult when we because of the delay.
Okay, let's try
Let's
it.
give it a go.
1, 2,
2, 3.
3. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head.
pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, are you singing?
Yeah. Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on.
It's nothing really matters.
There you go. See, we can do it. First time it's been done. Two different sides of the world, guys. Well, it's pretty quiet in here, isn't it?
It's very quiet in there.
It's nothing like last time.
No.
And the interesting thing is, you would think, after that last session I did in here, you would think, if it's just me hearing things, and I know more about what went on in this area, there's a tap out in the hallway there, that's what I would be hearing from the ghost box. But I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah.
It's like there's no connection tonight. Whereas last time there was. And then you went and, we could have had all this information, Cag, and then you went and just pulled me out of it.
Well, you see, if I hadn't have stopped you because I would need another card, you would have gone, but it's not on film. It's no good if it's not on film.
Could have led anywhere.
No.
Alright, we're going to move on because there's nothing much happening in here. Sorry you didn't want to talk to us. That's okay though. Okay guys, that was the Four Crosses. Very quiet in comparison to the time before. Curious little things, that tapping was interesting. Is it something in the building? As I say, there's no way we can prove anything is paranormal, unfortunately. But apart from that, much quieter tonight, although, as you saw, I was a little bit nervous because there's something about being on your own with a black-eyed child reported. It's just creepy beyond thing. But we did it, or I did it, with the help of Cag, who's still over there on the phone. Aren't you, Cag?
I'm still here.
There you go. She's just not next to me. I should put a face next to me. So the next time we investigate, we'll be together, won't we?
We so will.
You will. We so will. So it's a bit weird not having Cag here, but hey, she's taken part on the investigations. All right, with that, I am going to pack up. I am going to go back to my very old room, which could be haunted as well. We'll see. And we'll see you again next time. Okay, bye.